Tom, last chapter. Who was Oliver Twist?
To find out, Mr. Brownlow did something a gentleman of his age really shouldn't do.
What?
He took two strong men, waited outside a public house, and kidnapped monks off the street.
The kind old gentleman with the books.
The same. He had been waiting 12 years for that man.
12 years. So Brownlow knew him.
He knew his father. And that is where the whole story actually begins.
Tell me from the beginning.
There was a man called Edwin Lee Ford. He was Mr. Brownlow's oldest friend.
Rich.
Rich, and trapped. His family had married him at 19 to a woman he didn't love.
And they had a son.
They had a son, and they separated. The son grew up with the mother, hating his father.
That son is Monk's.
That son is Monk's. His real name is Edward Lee Ford.
And later, the father met somebody else.
A young woman called Agnes Fleming. And this time it was real.
Oliver's mother.
Oliver's mother. He couldn't marry her because he was already married.
So Oliver is illegitimate.
In 1838, that word could destroy a person's entire life. Remember the portrait?
The woman in Brownlow's house. The one with Oliver's face.
Agnes Fleming. Brownlow had bought her portrait years before because he was looking for her.
And a sick boy woke up in front of his dead friend's lover's face.
And Brownlow saw it in 1 second and didn't dare believe it.
What happened to the father?
He had to travel to Rome. He was ill and he died there, suddenly, before he could come back.
And before he left, he made a will.
He left money to Agnes and money to the unborn child. But there was a condition.
Here it is.
The child would inherit only if he never disgraced his name. If he never became a criminal.
Oh no.
And if he did, everything went to the other son. To Monks.
So that's it. That's why Monks paid Fagin.
Not to kill a child. To make one steal a handkerchief.
One handkerchief and Monks gets everything, legally, forever. What happened to the will?
Monks's mother found it and burned it. Monk spent his inheritance hunting his brother.
And Agnes?
She was 17, pregnant, and terrified. She ran away from her father's house at night.
And walked until she reached a workhouse.
And died there, on the first page of the book, with old Sally stealing the locket off her neck.
The locket in the river.
The locket in the river. Which is why Brownlow needed the confession, and got it.
Monks confessed.
In front of witnesses, in writing. He was a coward, like all of them.
Wait. Agnes had a family. A father, you said.
A father, who died of grief. And a little sister, who was 3 years old.
What happened to the sister?
She was passed from one poor family to another until an old lady took her in and raised her.
Tom.
An old lady called Mrs. Maylai.
Rose. Rose is Agnes's sister.
Rose is Oliver's aunt. The girl who saved his life is his mother's sister.
They were family the whole time and neither of them knew.
Neither of them knew. And now you understand why Rose refused to marry Harry Maylai.
Because of her name. She thought there was a stain on it.
She had been told her birth was a disgrace, so she refused to damage the man she loved.
Did he give up?
He gave up his career instead. He left politics and became a village clergyman, so there was nothing left to damage.
And then she said yes.
Then she said yes.
What happened to Fagin?
They took him the night Sykes died. The trial lasted 1 day.
And they hanged him.
They hanged him. But before that, Brownlow took Oliver to see him in the condemned cell.
Why? Why would you take a child there?
Because Fagin knew where the last papers were hidden, and only Oliver could get him to talk.
What was he like?
Gone. Not evil anymore, just terrified. He didn't understand where he was.
And Oliver?
Oliver knelt down on the floor of the cell and prayed for him.
For Fagin. After everything.
That's the answer to the whole novel, and it's given by a 12-year-old boy.
What about the Bumbles?
They lost their jobs. They lost everything.
And where did they end up?
In the workhouse. The same one they used to run.
Dickens really doesn't forgive.
He forgives Charlie Bates. That boy saw what Sykes did, ran, and became an honest farm worker in the country.
So it was possible. It was always possible.
That's why Dickens put him there.
And Oliver?
Mr. Brownlow adopted him. Son, legally, with a name and a house and books.
And Monk's got nothing.
Oliver insisted on giving him half the money. Half.
To the man who tried to destroy him.
To his brother. Monks took it, went abroad, lost it all, and died in prison anyway.
How does the book end? The last page.
In the village church, where Rose and Harry live, there is a white marble tablet on the wall.
For Agnes.
With one word on it. Agnes. Nothing else. No dates.
Why nothing else?
Because there is no coffin under it. Nobody knows where she is buried.
She's still in a pauper's grave somewhere.
Somewhere behind a workhouse, with no stone. Dickens knew exactly what he was doing.
The boy gets everything back, and his mother is still nowhere.
And that's why the book changed the law, and not just the readers.
12 chapters, Tom. Thank you.
Now read it. Everything I told you, he says better.